What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second installment of the Convo. I am your co-host, Brandon Michael.
I'm Ricardo Luciano. Yo, we're officially not a, we're not a, shit, man. We're not a one-hit wonder anymore, man. This is
Yeah. This is where we talk our shit. For those of you that have been following us over the years, our first show was Wildcat Weekly, and that didn't go so
shit
well.
fucking suck.
Yeah, so now we're here. We're here to stay. So every weekend, every Sunday, you should be getting a video from us. And let's get the ball rolling. All right, so weekly updates. Keep that. Yeah. Oh man. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome.
Because what if they see this during the day?
Hi, welcome to the Convo. I am your co-host, Brandon Michael,
And I'm Ricardo Luciano.
and this is our second installment where we talk our shit.
As we should.
So we made it to a second episode, so we're not considered a one-hit wonder like our previous project that we had, which is Wildcat Weekly, which we really don't like to talk about
Shit
anymore.
was trash.
It wasn't
fucking
trash.
It was trash.
I just feel like with the Convo, because it's our show, we're just able to talk what we want to talk about. We have all creative abilities. We're able to just do whatever we want to do. So yeah, every Sunday you guys will be getting a new episode from us. So I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, just follow the movement of the Convo. Excuse me. So, starting off with weekly topics, we have the update on the Junior case. About 6 people were convicted on the murder of Junior. I'm very happy about that because it's about time that his family could get some sort of justice. You know, it's not going to bring their child back, but at least they were able to get the guys that did it put away. And now for all the other families that's been dealing with deaths and murders, we just wish that you guys would get justice too. We're not trying to compare nobody's death, but we'll just make sure everyone just has justice on their family. And happier news, Ricardo and I quit our jobs. Ricardo, how do you feel about that?
Great. Feel great.
Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Ricardo and I were painting homes. And it was just time for a career change. So, Ricardo, what are you going to be doing now for the rest of the summer?
Sleeping. And this show.
Dedication right there. Dedication. Okay. And now, what everyone's been waiting for was been the main topic this entire week. Drake's new album that just came out Friday, Scorpion. Ricardo, what were your thoughts about it?
I mean, everybody knows that I am a avid Drake fan. And this album, this double album, this project, it's interesting because to me it's his third best studio album, but it doesn't feel that way. And what I mean by that is the quality is no doubt there, but I feel like there are elements of his music that are missing that he used to have. But despite all that, it is his third best studio album.
So just for the audience back home, what are the other two in front of it?
The other two are Take Care and Nothing Was the Same.
Okay.
If you're reading this as Too Late was an album, I would have put it, but it's a mixtape. But it definitely, it's way better than More Life. It's way better than More Life, and it just edges out Views, because I think that Views is his best R&B album. I don't think it's his best rap album. I think it's his best R&B album. And More Life was really a project in the sense that it was something that was out the box. It was a playlist. It wasn't really an album. And just like a lot of Drake's music, More Life had a song for every different mood. And with this album, it's the same thing. But I just feel like sonically, like the sound that's in Scorpion, it's a groove to it, man, and I fucks with it.
So what exact grade would you give it? Would you give the album?
Out of 25 songs, I like 24.
And what was the one song you didn't like?
The one song I ain't like.
Was it I'm Upset?
No, it wasn't I'm Upset. Because I'm Upset grew on me. When it first came out, I thought it was trash, but it grew on me. The one song I don't like is In My Feelings. Because that was a track that sampled Nice for What? For a second time.
Yeah, okay, I remember.
I didn't, I felt like that was mad lazy. Because, like, he didn't even...
Yeah, he followed, like, the same flow to it in a sense, because...
Yeah, it's like a twerk. It's a twerk shit. Like, it's some twerk shit, so... You know what I mean? Like, I understand he's trying to capitalize on that shit, but Nice for What was already a twerk shit. So I don't know why he just thought he can just rework that whole thing and make a new song out of it. But besides that, I deadass fuck with this album. I fuck with this album. I still need more time to sort of pinpoint the real good ones. But so far, Emotionless, Mob Ties, Ratchet Happy Birthday, March 14th, and Sandra's Rose are the highlights of this album.
For me, people do know that I'm not a Drake fan, but because I am a fan of music and hip hop, that I will listen to an album that comes out, even though if I may not like the artist. In my unbiased opinion, I did not like the album as much. I felt like out of 25 songs, there was probably maybe 5 or 6 songs that I actually liked, and that's just simply because I like when Drake was talking real shit. Like, I liked when he was talking about stuff that was meaningful. I didn't like when he was trying to do... First of all, I don't like none of Drake's lit songs. The singing, I feel like he's grown so much that I feel like the singing, like, it seems like the singing doesn't come as natural as it once did, in a sense. I didn't like... For Side A, there were like about 4 or 5 songs that I liked, and I feel like if Side A was just a project on its own, it would be a solid project. Because he was talking some real shit. When he was rapping, he was talking some real stuff, and it was meaningful. For Side B, it didn't really do it for me. For Side B, I feel like, I don't know, the sound, the way it was put together. It was the only song I really liked from there was March 14th. The Michael Jackson song that he had on there, that was actually my least favorite song, because for one, when I listened to the song, it didn't even sound like Mike. And number 2, it's the way that he brought Mike in. Like, it just didn't sound... It didn't gel together in a sense.
I don't know what you're talking
about. Had Side A just been a project on its own, I'll say that was a solid project. But because it's a double album... And this is why it's hard to have a double album. Because when you have a double album, even though one side may be good, if that other side is slacking 100... Like, indefinitely, it brings the album value down. So if it was 5 out of 12 songs from Side A, that's still a solid project. But now I'm thinking about 5 out of 25, and I'm just like, it's not really a good project. I like that he cleared up his rumors about, his son.
He did exactly what everybody wanted.
He cleared it up. He talked some real shit. I'll give Drake his props. For a guy that doesn't like Drake, I will say that Drake did. He put out some good quality music, but then there was some sounds. It was just a hit and miss for me, and I just didn't like it.
A hit or miss? You like 4 or 5 songs out of 25, and the shit was hit or miss? You ain't plain like it.
It was like a hit, miss. That's
not a hit or miss. That's more misses than hits.
But it's still hit and miss. I don't know. Like,
hit or miss would be every other song.
I think,
or I really like it, but it's just this.
And then the thing about it too, with Side B is like, you gave us such great quality in Side A that now for the rest of the album, I'm kind of expecting good quality. But
what was not quality about side B?
I just didn't like it. I just didn't like the sound. Like sometimes with like when you listen to a song, you have a certain connection. You trying to feel with it. You get a certain sound and you get a certain light to it. With me, I didn't get that feeling. I didn't get that.
Crazy. That's it. Drake singing is an acquired taste. You either like it or you don't.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like especially with all the shit, I don't know. The sound wasn't for me. The sound wasn't for me, especially that Michael Jackson one. I feel like it was kind of it was a bad taste in my mouth.
Damn. He didn't even do Mike bad like that.
I think he did Mike pretty bad.
What?
I think he did Mike pretty bad. He did Mike pretty bad. Especially because, and it's so crazy because I just read an article about Michael Jackson's nephew that had an issue with Drake putting his uncle on the song because he's like, if Mike didn't want that song out there, especially if it's not a finished product, he doesn't want it out there for the world. And I feel like that's exactly how it sounded on the song. It sounded like
he actually said that he wasn't comfortable with Drake using it because he felt like his uncle wasn't ready for it to be out.
Yeah, it wasn't ready.
What Mike gonna do? So when he gonna put it out?
But
then?
I'm just saying. But this is exactly what I was telling you about. With that song, when you heard Michael Jackson come in, it sounds like he was just doing like a test run of a song. It wasn't like official edited version.
Yeah,
that was my issue with it. I feel like if you're gonna put out a Michael Jackson verse or a Michael Jackson hook, it should be a nice quality.
But it also needs to be something that fits with the theme of the song he's doing.
I mean, if Drake has good quality and Michael Jackson sounds like he's practicing, it doesn't really sound.
It was an obscure recording. But he managed to find something that fit with the theme of the song. You can't just go ahead and just sample anything.
I don't know. I feel like if it's not edited and it's not perfectly sounding well.
Yo, it's from 1983. How good is it supposed to sound?
I mean, hey, there's a lot of Michael Jackson songs. Remember, I think they came out with a Michael Jackson album.
Yeah, but not like the scrapped songs. It was a scrapped recording session.
But this is what I'm saying. I would rather him not use a scrap recording session. I'd rather him find a quality hook of Michael Jackson and make that fit. If you really want to work with Mike or Michael's songs, I would think that you would build a song around him, a quality hook that he has.
Yeah, but I'd rather be comfortable.
Especially because
I'd rather be comfortable with the idea that he chose that specific one for whatever reason.
Especially because with Mike, he's not able to defend himself.
Like, what is he? It wasn't that bad.
I didn't like it.
What does he have to defend himself from?
Why are you getting so emotional? The thing about it is, if you put out a bad song, you're always say for example, Drake put out a bad song, and he did a feature with somebody and it was a bad song. He's able to redeem himself. Well, Michael Jackson, he's not really able to redeem himself, in a sense.
But it wasn't bad.
I think it was bad. I don't think it was poorly.
You're making it seem like it tainted his career.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying like Mike's nephew said. If Michael Jackson was not the type to put something that wasn't finished out,
then maybe Mike's estate should have done a better job.
All right, but I'm talking from the viewpoint of Mike. I'm not talking from the.
Well, those are the people that are in charge of anything that's copyrighted.
Yeah,
to him.
all right, but the whole topic is about if Mike was alive, Mike probably would not let that.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that his nephew made the argument that Mike wouldn't have been fine with it. If you're in charge of Michael's things after he died,
yeah, but just because
you know that there's certain things you want, so why would you go ahead?
All right, but that's on his estate. But I'm just saying, in terms of Michael Jackson, like I said, who's not able to defend himself,
which I don't understand why you. I mean, I feel like that's such a harsh phrase to use for someone who just used him for a chorus.
Because it's just like his nephew said. If Michael Jackson knew, if you knew that Michael Jackson didn't like something a certain way. The fact that he's not able to defend himself. If, say, for example, if they start throwing out all of Michael Jackson's trash songs out, he's not able to defend himself because his estate could just keep on giving it out because they have that power. Mike is not able to defend himself.
Yeah, but Mike's family could feel like the song's trash because Mike wasn't ready to release
but what
it.
The family,
what if it's good?
What the family feels and what Mike, at the end of the day, is Mike's music.
I understand that, but if it's good.
It doesn't matter. If it's my song, even though you may think it's good, if I own the song, well, I don't own it now because I'm dead. But if I personally feel like that, I'm not going to put it out.
Even if it's good?
If I don't think it's good, but you guys think it's good, yes, because at the end of the day, it's my body of work.
But you wouldn't appreciate the fact that other people think it's
good?
good?
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of songs that artists have that people are like, yo, we really fuck with this. And they're like, nah, I'm not going to use it.
You saying Mike wouldn't be able to defend himself, So if people, let's say people think this Mike thing wasn't that bad, what does he have to defend himself from?
In my opinion, because I didn't like the song, I feel like it kind of, especially after hearing the nephew saying like, Mike is not the type to put stuff like that out that's not finished for the world. I don't know.
I don't think it should have ever gotten that serious. I don't think it's that bad. It's literally just a chorus.
I just didn't like it.
Literally,
and especially, and it's like I said, well, we all have a group chat. When you're using a legend, especially a dead legend, you have to make it one of the best tracks on the album, because the guy is dead. If you're gonna risk that, you have to make sure that you're ready to swing and make sure that you're gonna succeed with that song. And I don't think that Drake did the song justice. But hey, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Something new that we're bringing to the show today. We're gonna do Would You Rather segment. So Would You Rather, we're gonna give you two different options. So I'm gonna ask Ricardo two different options, and we're gonna see what he says. Let's go. Ricardo, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So first question: Would you rather lose an arm or be paralyzed?
I'd rather lose an arm. We already went through this. Who's okay with being wheelchair bound for an entire life?
I need both my arms.
No, you're wildin'.
I need both my arms.
I can get a prosthetic. It'll be the same. I'm not about to sit down forever.
Okay. Would you rather be in a limbo every day, where you repeat the same 24 hours, or live in hell?
I live in hell. We already talked about this too.
I'm limbo.
Doing the same thing forever.
I'm limbo because every day you could change up a different aspect of that day.
Nah, I don't like the same shit again.
All right. Would you rather have no taste buds or be colorblind?
I'd be colorblind. I'm already blind. I'm already halfway there.
Yeah, you can't.
If you remove color, I'm fine with that.
You're not allowed to drive.
I don't give a shit. Yo, what's the point of living if you can't enjoy what you eat?
I mean, to stay alive.
Oh, that's foul. You'll be eating nothing.
Yo, I wouldn't be allowed to drive. I wouldn't know my phone is dead. I wouldn't.
Wait, what? What do you mean?
Cause think about it, how they change colors when the phone. What happened if like?
You'll know if the phone's dead or not.
Yeah.
When you press the button and the screen don't turn on. Yo, next one.
All right. Would you rather never hear music again or lose the ability to read?
Wow. Shit. Because if I never hear music again, I'll die. And if I don't know how to read, then I won't be able to read the artists that I want to listen to, so I'll die. I'd rather not know how to read.
I'd rather lose the ability to not hear music again.
You're wildin', bro. You can't go to a party. You have no sense of rhythm.
But at least I can read. I think reading will take me further than not being able to
learn how to read some other way.
But you lost the ability. Like, you don't.
I don't have to read. I'll do the thing blind people do and feel the dots.
But they're still reading that.
Yeah, but I'm not like actually reading it. I'm feeling it. There's a difference.
Why would you want to play blind if you're not blind?
Because I can't read. I can't read, so I will feel the shit.
Would you rather be the richest person in the world or the smartest?
The fuck out of here. I'd rather be the smartest. And whoever says the richest, y'all niggas is dumb as fuck. Because if you smart, that means you a smart ass scientist and you go get more money. You about to be a rich nigga. If you smart, fuck that.
Would you rather have a high profile job with no family for life or an average job with family to live by?
High profile.
So you want no.
Fuck that shit. Bro, it's just less people to share my wealth with.
It's kind of.
Yeah, that's the way it is.
All right. Final question for Would You Rather segment. Would you rather age from the neck up or the neck down only?
Yo, no funny. if I'll age from the neck up.
Neck up.
Yeah. Fuck that. I'll look old in the face. At least I can stay in the gym, be popping. Shit.
Man, you have a 22-year-old's body, but an 80-year-old
top, you're like 80. It's not that bad. Some girls like older guys.
It's fucking. It's nasty. All right. Now it's time for our meme minute. So Ricardo's gonna show you guys a series of different memes that we found funny, and in a minute we're gonna react to them. So I'm gonna have my timer. If you're looking right now at your phone or screen, whatever the case may
be,
be,
be mad specific with it. We're gonna put the time up.
the time is gonna be on. The time is gonna be on the screen. All right, basically.
Wait, hold on.
So
Woo, we got some good ones this week. You ready?
wait, hold on. It's
hold
1
on.
minute, right?
This first one's gonna be mad funny.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Meme minute.
All right, here we go. So y'all taking a look at this picture right here. The caption is, you know it's gonna be a fun time when she opened the door in this. There's a bitch in a bonnet, bitch in a bra. She got the nylon leggings and she got socks that don't match. First of all, I don't know what anybody could find attractive about a bitch that always got socks that don't match. Second of all, a lot of y'all be walking out y'all crib looking like this. So the real question is she opening the door for you to go in, or is she opening the door for her to leave? On some
30
real
seconds.
Shit. That's that shit crazy. Oh. Take a look at this one. Yo, ma say, yo, babe, get the strap. Which one?
15 seconds.
Yo, bro. All right, here we go. You ready?
Last one.
Last one. This is it. Me flipping from the R&B side to the hip hop side of Scorpio. And I'm gonna tell you something.
I'm not laughing.
You're not laughing, but the shit bad funny because that's how I was when I was.
Which is, but it's stupid because it's on different sides.
You really concerned about the order in which this meme was presented to you?
Because it's like you have to listen to the hip hop
You could start on the R&B side and end up on the hip hop side.
But why would you? No.
Because you can.
No, go by how Apple Music gives it to you.
You could scroll down still and start at this too.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're on to our video of the week. Our video of the week has been heavily selected based on the criteria of funny and based on how we felt at the moment. So here it is. Happy birthday to Mr. Mike Tyson.
What's up, turn 52? Y'all watch this shit real quick.
Daddy, I don't want you to fall. Oh my God.
My man Mike. Oh man. My boy Mike fell hard.
Oh shit.
He fell hard.
Oh shit, man.
All right. So as we reach the ending of our show, we would like to always leave you guys with.
Oh no, wait, no. Show's not over. Show's not over. Remember, we got Comments Corner. You gotta watch Comments Corner. You know, because like we said, my mom's calling me, guys. She's gonna have to wait. Okay. So y'all remember last week, right? We said we always encourage viewers to leave comments. Leave questions to be asked so we can address them next show. Well, we had somebody drop a comment on our first episode, so I'm gonna go find that right now. Cause we want to acknowledge the people that are watching us, so that's what it is. It's from my boy Gabe.
Oh, shout out to Gabe.
So shout out to Gabriel Collins, for leaving this comment. He had some constructive criticism for us.
Okay.
He said content is good.
Content good.
But format, show need flow, beginning, middle, end, period. As he said, by the way, Dre gay. First of all,
what does Gabe know? Nah.
First of all, Drake not gay, and this is exactly why, because
it's questionable.
He's got the top 25 spots on the charts right now on Apple Music.
I don't think that has anything to do with your sexual preference.
He had a child. You know what I mean? He talks about women all the time.
Okay.
Now, actually, when I think about it, he does have a lot of qualities of a gay man, but we're not.
No, he's just flamboyant. All right. And finally, to end the show off, every show we like to give a question of the day, so that way you guys could like actually comment on the show after you guys watch it and subscribe to it. So for the question of the day, it'll be, what simple change in your life would have the biggest positive impact?
Jesus Christ! What? That's the question?
It's the question of the day.
I'm coming up with the question next week.
So you don't know.
You're making it sound like a resume question.
So you don't have a. All right, that was a Convo, ladies and gentlemen.